Hey there, YouTube. A few months ago, I made a review on this game, Ice Dice, a Looney Pyramids game. It is really nice. Go get it. And that's it. Bye. Actually, no, I'm just kidding. I have much more to talk about this and something that I made up. So basically, I made up a game. Okay. And actually, I forgot to mention it. There are hundreds of games that you can play with these pyramids, and you can buy more pyramids to play more games. And basically, I made up a game because I was just sitting around and I got bored. So I called this game Icehouse Solitaire. And the reason I call it Icehouse Solitaire is because the original names of these pyramids were called Icehouse Pyramids. And the reason of that is because in the beginning there was only one game that you could play with them, Icehouse. And Icehouse was a really complicated game. And people decided that once they bought Icehouse, they decided to try and make up more games with it. And they are really nice games. And so I decided to jump on the bandwagon and make my own game, Icehouse Solitaire. So here is what you need. You need one rainbow stash. You need both ice dice and a D6. Okay? And here's the setup. You get your rainbow stash out. You put it in what I call rainbow order. And here's what you do. You take the top piece of every stack and move it to the right. Okay, and this one goes over here. And then you take the top two pieces of every stack and move it to the right. Okay, and that's the setup. And the object is to get it back into the original configuration. And it's harder than it looks, because what you do on your turn, well, actually not your turn, but every single time, you roll the dice. And as in Ice Dice, the color die tells you the color of the pyramid, the pyramid die tells you the size, and the D6 gives you your movement points. So in this example, I can move a green small pyramid 4 times. So I would go 1, 2, 3, 4 if I wanted to, or I could go, or I could go 1, 2, 3, 4 and not do anything, or I could go, stop sticking, 1, 2 and wrap around and go 3, 4, or I could just go 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't really matter. You're allowed to turn around as much as you want, and you're allowed to wrap around as much as you want, as long as you use all your movement points. Okay, and also a helpful rule is you should stack the pyramids up so like they go in size. And then there are some more rules to follow. Whenever you get 3 of one color in a stack, you take the 3 pyramids of that color out, but make sure to retain the other ones, like retain the shape, and then you make a tree, and then you put it to the left. Okay? That's a rule. And another rule is, let's say you, oh yeah, you start out with 5 columns, but as you make more trees over here, you might find that you have more columns. That's okay. Another rule to follow is that, let's say I rolled black large 4, and this is the only way I can move it. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, stack it up, and now if there's nothing in a column, that column disappears, and now I'm back to 5. Okay, that's another thing. What else? You may find that you have to move pieces away from where you don't want it, so you may have to dismantle a tree and put it over there. Okay, that's another thing. If you find that you somehow have got a tree in the middle, like let's say I don't know, but like I ran into that before. I can't explain how you get it, but let's say you somehow get it in the middle, you can move it to the left. And that's about it. And to win, you have to get it back so that you have to make it basically look like this. And move, you stupid. Okay. You have to basically make it look like this. And it doesn't matter the order or the colors. You just have to get 5 monochrome trees. That's how you win. And that's about it. It's harder than it looks. You can bet your butt on that, because I played one game. One game took me about an hour to do because I kept getting lucky. Because what'll happen is that you'll get to like here, where you have like 2 of them, and then you get like, come on, I'm just gonna leave that there. But you get here, and then you may find that you roll this, and you have no choice but to move that. So you can move it to the 1. And actually, with that, this is how I got that other scenario. Let's say that you had to move it there. If you get it here, and that counts as a stack, 3 in a stack, so you move it to the left. And that's that other scenario. And basically, that's it. And once again, you keep going until you get 5 monochrome trees. And this is harder than it looks, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to propose a contest. Okay? It's not for prizes or anything. I'm just going to do shoutouts because I can't afford prizes yet. But it's for a shoutout. I want you to try and complete the game as fast as you can. Send a video response to this video. Contest is going to end in 3 weeks. Can't tell you the exact date on that, but it's going to end in 3 weeks. And first, second, and third place will get a shoutout. Okay, that's it. Try the game if you want to participate in the contest, and buy Ice Dice. It is awesome. Check out for other reviews and other stuff, and I will see you guys next time.